Good morning, Cougar fans, and welcome to today's All-American interview here on the campus of the University of St. Francis. I'm Sports Information Director Charlie Mager, and joining me today from number 16 ranked Cougar basketball from the past 21-22 season is point guard and NAIA All-American, the one and only Antwaan Cushingberry. During his tenure here at USF, in addition to earning NAIA All-American honors for the third straight year, Cush has also earned a spot on the first team All-Crossroads League 3 years running, 7 times the Conference Player of the Week, led the team on the court during their Final Four run last year, and he, along with fellow teammate David Aja, were named to the Bevo Francis Top 50 watch list this past year, who are the players within the finest overall, who are having the finest overall season within small college basketball teams around the nation. And last but not least, Cush is third in the program in total points with 1,937, getting third on the list just this past year in their last game of the season. So without further ado, Cush, how are you today, buddy?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks for having me, I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming today. So let's get started real quick. Take me through your roots a little bit and what got you into basketball and just how you developed your game as a child.
Yeah, definitely. So basically, I have 2 older brothers, and just being the youngest, watching them play basketball growing up, I just wanted to do what they was doing. So I would have to say my 2 older brothers really got me into playing basketball, and then I just enjoyed it from there. So.
2 older brothers, would you say they've been your biggest mentors, motivators?
I would say like I looked up to him for sure, but I would say my dad's probably my biggest mentor. Just seeing him, get up, go to work every day, and just work hard for the family, provide for my mom, me, and my other brothers. So I would just say my dad's probably the biggest mentor.
Did you grow up in a pretty competitive family, so to speak?
I would probably say kinda. I don't know, not really. Like I said, I'm the youngest, so I really never was like around my older brothers like that. They're kind of older than me, so but I would say I'm competitive, and just like being the youngest and trying to keep up with them made me really competitive.
Well, after seeing you on the court the last couple of years, I'd say you're pretty competitive.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate
Whenever the Cougars needed a spark, Cush was there to provide that for them. So when you decided to come here to USF, did you have 1 or 2 major goals that you wanted to set out to achieve?
Really, the first goal that I wanted to achieve was I remember the first time walking in the gym, I seen all the names and pictures at the top of the gym, and I was like, I want to be up there one day. And then my second goal was to win a national championship. So I would say getting my face and name up there on top of the gym and winning the Natty championship.
So when you found out that you earned an NAIA All-American honors, first of all, the first time you earned it a couple years back, would you say that has been the proudest achievement so far for you?
I wouldn't say the proudest achievement, only because I set goals every year, and this year I didn't achieve probably about 4 out of the 5 goals that I set. But that doesn't mean I'm a failure, So if I didn't receive All-American honors and I worked hard for it, I wouldn't make that the biggest achievement. But I would say it's one of my proudest achievements for real. So.
Big note I took out of that was 4 or 5 goals to set during 1 year. I mean, that is incredible there, right there. And the fact that you're able to mention that and to set those goals for yourself, that says enough about it.
Yeah.
I would think that even coming close and even achieving one of those goals is an accomplishment in itself.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. Like I said, I didn't achieve them. Like I was super close to all of them. So that's why I don't think I'm a failure. It just makes me want to go back and work harder. So that's one of the things that I've been really trying to do so far is just get back in the gym and get after it.
That was one of my next questions too, is once you find out that you achieve not necessarily just the All-American honors, but whenever you achieve something that you went out to do in life, does that then motivate you to want to continue to just even be better and to even better yourself moving forward, or continue to achieve one goal after another?
Definitely. I just feel like you can't get comfortable. And that's one of the things that I try to instill in myself is just not getting comfortable. Like I said, you get one award and you're just trying to kind of reach for the next one. So that's the biggest thing for me is not getting comfortable and just always, competing for something else.
Talking about competing for something else, I wanted to talk to you about the Indiana Wesleyan game in the conference tournament last year when you guys went in against the #1 team and you ended up beating them by almost 30 points.
Yeah.
Talk about that game. First of all, kind of how you guys enjoyed it afterwards, and talk a little bit, and then I'll go into a little more after that about just the Final Four run last year.
Well, I would say David and Lance, I mean, they had tremendous games. I feel like the whole team did actually. We was locked in from the beginning. We knew going in it was going to be a dogfight, but for some reason we just had a crazy game. Like Lance, he was making crazy shots. David played great. Jalen played great. Everybody just played good basketball, so we was all on the same page and we was locked in. And I think from there, leading into the tournament, that's really what got us going, is getting that big win against Indiana Wesleyan. They're super good. So just be coming together and getting that dub really helped us.
Yeah. And then, yeah, definitely. I remember being there. I got one shot after another, and I'll never forget the scene in the locker room after that either.
Yeah.
When Coach Lacrosse came in, you guys were all going crazy and celebrating as you should have been. That was probably the biggest win. Well, certainly one of the biggest wins that you guys had last year because, as you said, it gave you guys what seemingly was the confidence to get through, especially those first couple of games in the NAIA tournament.
Yeah, definitely.
Both of those games, you guys were down by double digits and then came back to win. One of them was by double digits. That Sweet 16 game. Do you remember that one very much?
Was that was the first game, right?
Right.
Against Stillman.
Stillman. And
yeah, I remember that game.
Yeah,
I remember that game. I think we had the first game of the tournament. Everybody had a little jitters. We just had to get that out. But I don't know. I was locked in. I tried to just keep us above water until all my teammates came up and they did. In the second half, everyone played their part. They did what they were supposed to do. So I just try, like I said, to keep us above water until my teammates could come and help me, and they definitely did that. So
awesome. I would imagine that the Final Four run and the whole conference tournament run, getting all the way to the championship the way you guys did last year. Those, I would think, would be moments that you and all those other 14 players on the team will share kind of as a fraternity or a brotherhood for the rest of your lives. Would you agree? Yeah,
I definitely agree with that. Like I said, just that last stretch of the season last year, I feel like that really made the brotherhood. Like I said, I'll be going to their weddings. I'll be at their kids' games. Just stuff like that, because basketball is something that connects you. And I've been playing basketball since I was little, and every team that I've been on, I've got that connection with at least 2 or more players that was on that team. So and the team last year, I still talk to all of them. Like we're good. So like I said, it just created a brotherhood. So it was really enjoyable.
Like Lance and Jeff and all those fellas. Awesome.
Yeah. Hunter, all of them, Colin.
If there is 1 or 2 major takeaways from being a college athlete that, let's say, you were to give to a gentleman who is 5 or 10 years younger than you, who's wanting to also be a college athlete, what would you say? To be a student athlete, what would be some big takeaways or pieces of advice you would give to them?
One of my biggest things is I'm Christian, so I believe in God, and I would just tell him, keep faith, just keep God first. And secondly, just stay focused. That's one of the things, like I said, I try to keep with me, is just staying focused. It's easy being a college athlete to lose focus and get off track. So that's one of the biggest things that I work on daily, is just trying to stay focused, stay in the gym, stay going to the weight room, stay praying, pray every day. It's just, like I said, it's hard, but if you just got to continue to do it.
And then how about your coaches, Coach Lacrosse, Coach Cummings, the whole staff? Tell me a little bit about how they've instilled confidence into you during your time here, and I think how they help you grow both as a basketball player and as an individual.
I would say I have the utmost respect for all of them. Coming out of high school, I didn't really have any offers at all, And they took me late. I committed probably late July. School started in that August, so I committed late July. They gave me a chance. They betted on me. And when I got here, it wasn't the best situation. Like I didn't play my first couple games, but it's just something that I had to learn. And like I said, just by them, putting me through that, it helped me grow as a person. So like I said, I got the utmost respect for all three of them. They gave me confidence because when they see that I could play, they gave me a chance, and I continue to run with it. So that was the biggest thing. Is just I appreciate them for doing that for me and giving me an opportunity.
Good deal, man. You got any plans for or intentions for upon graduation?
So I have another year, and I'm probably gonna take my next year and play basketball. But after I get done playing college basketball, I want to play basketball overseas professionally. So like that's one of the biggest things that's on my goal list. So the long term one. But yeah, I always wanted to do that. I wanted to travel the world and play basketball while doing it and getting paid. So I don't think it's something that I can't do. I just gotta, like I said, keep God first and stay focused.
One day at a time, right?
Definitely, one day at a time.
Well, Coach, I wish you nothing short of the absolute best in your endeavors beyond here at St. Francis, especially for wanting to continue to play basketball, and I hope you make it happen, buddy.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I really do.
Thank you.
So, without further ado, that was Antwaan Cushingberry with Cougars Basketball. We thank him for taking his time to join us here on the campus of the University of St. Francis and sharing his commitment to the university and his experience while playing for the basketball team and the athletic department. Until next time, I'm Sports Information Director Charlie Mager. Thank you guys for joining us here today, and we'll talk to you later.